pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our nerve, out! Right, me! Our, out!
Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Please be seated. Just want to acknowledge and thank our Prince William County Joint Honor Guard. As always, they represent us very well. I also, yes. Also, the Prince William County Pipes and Drums. Thank you all for being here. I want to just start by just really welcoming everyone to this solemn occasion. I want to also obviously acknowledge those who are here with us, especially our elected officials. I see many of the board members here. I just want to acknowledge, I'll step back, acknowledge them, starting with our Chair at Large, DeShandra Jefferson. Supervisor Andrea Bailey is here with us. Supervisor Margaret Franklin, Supervisor Tom Gordy, Supervisor Victor Angry, Supervisor Yesley Vega, and Supervisor Bob Weir. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for your continued leadership here in the county. We don't get to do this often, but I also want to ask their staff, please stand up and be recognized. They work hard for the county. I recognize them as well. Also, we have Delegate Brianna Sewell is here with us today. Brianna's here. Senator Danica Rome is here with us. And representing our representative, Spanberger's office, Natalie Stewart is here with us as well. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate always your presence. And so today, we come together to honor and remember the brave men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country. On Memorial Day this year, like every year, we stand united in gratitude and respect for the heroes who have laid down their lives in support and protection of the freedoms we cherish. Memorial Day is a time to reflect on the cost of liberty and the liberty we share and enjoy. It is a day to remember those who have served in our armed forces and to acknowledge the profound loss felt by their families, friends, and comrades. Here in Prince William County, we are fortunate to be a part of a community that deeply values service and sacrifice. Our county has a rich history of military service, with many in our county residents having served or who are currently serving. Today, we honor those in our community and across the nation who have answered the call of duty and paid the highest price. So let us pay tribute to the 145 members of our community whose names line the county's war memorial. The 145 members of our community who have made the ultimate sacrifice. The 145 members of our community who has left behind friends and families in our community. We honor and remember those families, those friends, and those men and women who have sacrificed. Let us also recognize the service members who continue to follow in their footsteps, bravely serving our country with unwavering dedication. Their commitment to upholding our freedoms and protecting our way of life is certainly a testament to the enduring spirit of patriotism and sacrifice. And so on this day, and every day. Let us honor their memory. May we never forget the profound debt and gratitude we owe our fallen heroes, ensuring their legacy lives on, enduring freedom and in our great nation. I will say that I've had the privilege, really the honor of emceeing this ceremony for the last 2 years, and it truly is an honor to see so many of our leaders. I also want to recognize, we don't get to do this very often, our agency directors who are here with us today. If you would please stand, let us acknowledge you as well. Our deputy county executives in the back, and our county attorney I saw as well. Thank you all for being here and honoring our fallen. And so with that, I would like to welcome our chair at large, DeShandra Jefferson. Chair.
Good morning, and thank you for being here today. We are here today to commemorate Memorial Day, and I would like to start by acknowledging those who have lost friends, family, or loved ones in the line of duty. Your sacrifice and selflessness cannot be overstated. I would also like to recognize our elected officials who have come out and joined us today. And I would truly like to thank the Veterans Commission for being here to present this wreath, and its chair, Dr. Vanessa Gaddis, for speaking this morning. This holiday weekend provides us with an opportunity to reflect on the bravery of those who have given their lives in service of our country. We stand here today to honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice and for their families, the people they've left behind. We also pay tribute to the ideals they fought to protect. We must never forget their bravery, patriotism, and dedication. We can keep their spirit alive and honor their memory by supporting their families, caring for their fellow veterans, and striving to be citizens worthy of their sacrifice. It is up to us to carry the legacy of those who cannot be with us today. Choosing to serve is a difficult decision to make, and those who have made the choice to serve our unwavering gratitude. From the Revolutionary War to the conflicts that are still ongoing today, our soldiers have always borne the cost of American freedom. They have protected our peace, and sometimes, in doing so, paying the price with their own lives. As we lay this wreath, let us take a moment to reflect on those who have made the ultimate sacrifice and say thank you to them. I'm very honored to turn the podium now over to Dr. Vanessa Gaddis, who has served our nation admirably and continues to serve by leading our Veterans Commission. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, and thank you for being here. Again, I am Dr. Vanessa Gaddis, United States Army Colonel, retired. As we gather here on this Memorial Day, I'm reminded of a particular moment in 2005 that forever changed the course of my life and the lives of those in my unit. I was a young major stationed in Mountain View, California, preparing for the responsibilities that came with taking command. It was a time of optimism and anticipation filled with plans for my future. Two of our finest soldiers, Sergeant Regina Reale and Sergeant Cheyenne Willie, were chosen for an assignment in Iraq. They were exceptional soldiers, dedicated to their duty and on the path for further success. I remember the day that they left vividly, the conversations that we had, the promises of their return, the sense of pride that mingled in them with concern. Then came that fateful early morning call. It shattered the tranquility of the night and brought chaos into my world. The news was devastating. Their convoy had been ambushed. and Sergeant Reale and Sergeant Willie's vehicle had been struck by an improvised explosion device. The reality hit me like a physical blow, leaving me breathless with grief and disbelief. As I rushed to my unit, my mind raced with fear and anguish. The drive was such a long drive, every minute stretched into eternity. Upon arrival, I was thrust into the whirlwind of activity, grappling with the weight of unbearable news while facing the relentless scrutiny of the media. But amidst the chaos, there was a solemn duty that demanded my attention, the task of notifying Sergeant Willie and Sergeant Reale's next of kin. As I put my Class A uniform on, my first sergeant and I embarked on the solemn journey to deliver the heartbreaking news. I will never forget the anguish etched on Sergeant Willie's mom's face as we stood there at her doorstep, struggling to find the right words amidst her cries of disbelief and despair. In the days that followed, we rallied around Sergeant Willie's family, offering whatever solace we could amidst their unimaginable pain. Together, we navigated the daunting task of making funeral arrangements, clinging to each other for support and strength. For Sergeant Reale's family, they were in such disbelief as her parents did not want her to join the military. They, on the other hand, did not want anything to do with us, nor the military, as they prepared to lay their daughter to rest. The loss of Sergeant Willie and Sergeant Reale reverberated through our unit and beyond. Their absence left a void that could never be filled, a testament to the immeasurable impact of their service and their sacrifice. But even in the darkest moments, we found solace in the bonds of camaraderie and the unwavering support from our community. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today to honor the memory of all of those who have given their lives in service to our nation, we are reminded of the profound debt of gratitude we owe to those who have sacrificed their lives in service to our nation, like Sergeant Reale and Sergeant Willie, and the many others who have sacrificed their lives. Their courage, their valor, their unwavering commitment to duty will forever be etched in our hearts and in our minds. This day is not just another holiday on the calendar. It is a solemn occasion to pay tribute to the brave men and women who have given everything for the ideals we hold dear. Memorial Day is a time for reflection, remembrance, and reverence. It's a time to pause and to consider the extraordinary courage and selfless displayed by those who have laid their lives down in defense of our freedoms. From the fields of Gettysburg to the beaches of Normandy, from the jungles of Vietnam to the deserts of Iraq and Afghanistan, generations of Americans have answered the call of duty with unwavering resolve. We gather here today not only to honor the fallen, but also to express our deepest gratitude to their families, their spouses, parents, children, and siblings who have borne the unimaginable burden of loss. Their sacrifice is no less profound, and their resilience and strength inspires us all. As we pay homage to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, let us reaffirm our commitment to the values for which they fought and died. Let us honor their memory by upholding the principles of freedom, justice, and equality. Let us strive to build a nation worthy of their sacrifice, a nation where we're all treated with dignity and respect, regardless of race, religion, or background. In the face of challenges both home and abroad, Let us draw strength from the example of those who have gone before us. Let us remember that the freedoms that we enjoy today were purchased at a great price, and let us never take them for granted. As we observe this Memorial Day, let us rededicate ourselves to the ideals of service and sacrifice. Let us honor the memory of the fallen by living our lives for purpose and meaning. Let us never forget that the true measure of a nation lies not in its wealth or power, but in its willingness to sacrifice for the common good. In closing, let us remember the words of President Lincoln, who said at Gettysburg that from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. May we always honor their sacrifice, and may we strive to be worthy of their legacy. Thank you, and God bless America.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gaddis. I know firsthand your heart for service. You serve our county nobly each and every day, especially our most vulnerable. So thank you for your service and thank you for being here. Another round of applause for Dr. Gaddis. We will now have the presentation of the wreath by Prince William County's Veterans Commission, Jesse Citizen, and Commissioner Dean Woodard, followed by a moment of silence. Thank you. Thank you. All right, my pleasure now to introduce our middle schoolers who are here with us today. Marsteller Middle School 8th grade choir, and they are led by Mr. Philip Kerstead to sing My America. Mr. Kerstead.
Of the I sing.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate the standing, a very appropriate standing ovation for you all. I know how much it takes to come, and I just want to appreciate you for bringing our young people. All right. Also want to recognize our Vice Chair, Kenny Bodie, and Delegate Michelle Maldonado, who's joined us. I think I saw our Chief Peter Newsham. Did I see you here? Yes. And Deputy Fire Chief Kim Stewart. Yes, there we go. All right. Very good. All right. Really want to just express a thank you for everyone for being here today. The playing of the taps will conclude our ceremony this morning. Afterwards, I certainly invite everyone who is able to go over to the War Memorial in Freedom Park and spend time in reflection. As I mentioned earlier, this monument honors Prince William County residents who died in combat, and we honor certainly and remember them not only today but every day. I also believe I see the sheriff here. Well, a round of applause for. I want to again thank you all for being here, and please enjoy the rest of your day.